Hey, 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 gamers, and welcome in to another stream where I'm not clowned this time. For once, I've managed to not hit the, hotkey to switch to clown in the middle of my, starting soon spiel. It's mostly because I type out, the @ on my keyboard a lot while while I'm, typing in stuff for Willow, usually. And so those are the streams. If you want to see an accidental clowning, those are usually the streams you're going to want to go to. Also, am I a bit low down on my desk today? I feel like I am. I feel like I could stand to be a little bit higher on the desk. There we go. Do a little scooching. Do a little scooching upward. But how are we doing tonight, chat? How are we doing? Make sure you do your commands, your exclamation point QOTD to get today's question of the day, which is, what was your childhood gaming console of choice? Now, I had a couple. Me personally, I had a couple, but we'll save that conversation for, actually, no, we can talk about that now. We can talk about that on our little starting soon chat a little bit. My childhood gaming console of choice, I think the first console I ever saw played was the GameCube. Super Mario Sunshine was the first video game I ever laid eyes on. Genuinely. Like, that was the very first one for me. The first gaming console that I actually owned was probably a Game Boy Advance SP. Yeah, no, I had an SP for a couple years, and then I got a DS around the time the DS, came out in, 06. I didn't get, a fat DS. I had, a DS Lite. The fat DS is such an odd thing to me, because once they released the DS Lite, they never really went back. And so, to doing, the fat design at all. And so, that's just what the whole DS line looks like to me. Is just, DS Lite onward. And it might as well be, because the fat DS is, oh, man, it just does not match aesthetically with any of the rest of its predecessors. Or its, not predecessors. It's, aftercessors. Whatever comes after. Whatever, is the opposite of predecessor. Whatever those are. Either way, though. It's a nice autumn evening tonight. It's a very nice autumn evening, and I'll tell you what, the whole red and yellow and orange color scheme that I have going, it is never more fitting than during autumn, because this is truly the season for it. I feel very in season. I feel like a nice pumpkin spice latte right now. Not like I feel like having one, I feel like I am one right now. I feel like I'm very in my time, in my prime, if you'll pardon the rhyme. Hey, 3 in a row. But it's a nice autumn evening. The air is crisp. Everything just seems just that little bit still here, because we got hit by a hurricane recently, and usually just after a hurricane, everything seems so still, so natural, so at a standstill. I don't know what it is. It almost gives me the creeps. But mostly it's comforting. There's a big chill in the air tonight, though. And so I'm a bit on the cold side. That won't stop me from having a nice cold soda, though. But about the video game we're playing. We're gonna be playing some Vintage Story today. We last played Vintage Story last Wednesday. Good soda. And we got a house started. We got a lot done. We got a house started. We got food going a little bit. We don't have a steady food supply or anything, but we got food going a little bit. And we even got to explore a little bit and do a little bit of exploration, which was really neat. So during the spooky part of the music, I'm gonna use that as my excuse to mute it. And the most notable thing we did last time was set the grass on fire outside the house. And then I went, nah, that's a problem I'll solve later. By myself. And so now I have to solve that. What were we on? Vintage Voxels, I think was the world name I chose. I have a couple of these now. So I've got one that I was using to test the game before we started our multiplayer world privately. And then I've got one for testing the multiplayer to see if multiplayer works. And then Jed has our actual multiplayer world on his hard drive. But hey, we're gonna play some Vintage Story. I'm real excited to play some Vintage Story. I've been looking forward to it. I don't get a lot of solo streams in these days. It's a lot of multiplayer, and it's a lot of Willow SMP, and I love that stuff. I really, really do. But man, nothing quite does it for me like, whoa, the fire. The fire is here. Is that fire getting closer over on this side? Should I be concerned? Are we doing something about you? It seems like it's gonna kind of go out on its own. It seems like it's going to spread and then peter out is the vibe I'm getting. But here, I'll go ahead and try and extinguish it a little bit, because I'm a little scared now. Like, you guys managed to scare me about it last time. Ouch, the grass I'm on is on fire. Come on, man. Gonna cut the grass off at the pass here? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Break out the knife. Break out the knife. Smack the knife. No. Get rid of the grass completely. Make sure there's nowhere for it to spread this way. We're gonna have so much dry grass to use later. So much left over. Oh, there's a spot where it can jump to. Make sure we solve that before it becomes a problem. I'm gonna let it have this bush here, because it's already kind of started on it. And this bush doesn't bear fruit anyway. So it'll be easy enough just to, like, let it have at it, you know? Come on. Yeah, take the bush, but no further. Oh, fuck, you've gone further. What are you doing? Here, give me these. What are these? Like turnips? Turnip. Get rid of those. Yeah, no, there's no stopping this. There's no stopping this thing that I've created. It's gotten too out of hand. I think the best thing I can do at the moment is try my damnedest to protect my home from it. Oh my god, the land is becoming a cinder. Holy shit. I didn't know that could happen. Oh no. Oh no. We're not losing our world to this. Come on. Come on, I can't make a watering can or anything yet. Please. You gotta believe me. Come on. Oh, come on. It's getting shockingly close to the house now. No. No, our little field, it's gonna go. It's gonna get fucking burned alive. Like, it's gone, dude. Oh, man, I really should have dealt with this when I had the chance, huh? Oh, my Christ. Oh, shit, I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Help. 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 Water. Okay. Okay, can I... Actually, could I... Potentially. How viable would it be for me to do this? This might be it, chat. I might be big brain for this. Check it out. It's working. It's working very quietly. But it seems like it's working. Uh-oh. It's working its way over to my house is what it's doing. Oh, no. Not really, though. It seems like a pretty self-contained pit at this point. It's definitely worked its way down to a pit. Is that pit expanding? It doesn't appear to be. It doesn't appear to be expanding. I'm watching it. I'm watching it very closely now. Just to ensure that I don't miss it if it does. I think it just did. Are you expanding? You gotta quit that. God, it's burning away the soil. Now I don't want to go anywhere or do anything right now, because I want to wait and make sure this doesn't become a thing. You're not going anywhere, are you? Oh wow, more of the soil is burning, and as more of it burns, the water serves to kind of put it out. So that's good, at least. That, like, it's causing the water to spread. And that's sort of dealing with my problem here. I can't believe I might be actually about to have my house burned down. This sucks. Turns out, having your house burned down, not very fun. I'm just letting it happen. I'm just letting it happen because it looks like it's ending. There's definitely... Alright. You might be confused by this. But there's definitely significantly less fire than there was before. Okay, maybe not over there. Over there, there's more fire. And... Oh, it looks like the fire over there's gone too, hasn't it? What pretty much. It's also made itself a pit. Oh, yeah, it's going out. It's going out. We're gonna have to sit here with it while it goes out, unfortunately. Like, I'm gonna wanna, like, sit here while this goes out. I wanna keep this so I can plant it. Is that an option? Can I do that? Oh, right, we went and got bony soil last time so that we could sift. Let's get sifting. Let's come over to the lake and sift while we wait on that to stop burning. Okay. Give me some. Oh, there we go. And now I just stand in the water and sift her out? You gave me nothing. You've given me nothing. I have a nothing. Right, okay, so first order of business, actually. Before I continue soiling, I'm gonna wanna... Oh, fuck. Brush fires come back around to get me. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I may not know a fucking moment's peace from this fire I've created. Thank God it's not lagging my game, though. Last time, a chat member was in here talking about how that if I just let this fire burn, it will burn forever, and that it will, like, lag my game eternally, and that there will be no fixing it. And it's like, I think I can handle it. My toxic trait is thinking that I can probably handle this. You causing another pit over there. God, I really have ruined this field, huh? Don't put me on fire. Careful. Let me not step directly into the fire. Oh, you're burning the crop. You were gonna burn the crop. I had to get rid of it. Come on, just let me cut the... Yeah, cut it out. Yeah, knock it off. Knock it off. Oh no, they're catching up. Oh no, they're catching up. They're catching up. I don't have a thing anymore to break them with. I'm starving to death, but the fire is more important right now. Okay, fine. Eat the thing. Eat the plant. Just to keep me from fucking starving. I just don't want to die of starvation before I can put this fire out, and then the fire consume my home. No, 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 no. Come on, I spent so long working on this. You can't have it. I won't allow it. I won't allow for it. No, 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 no. You get out of here, you particle fuck. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I'm within an inch of my life right now. I will die fighting this fire if I have to. Is it already? It's already gotten past me. Fuck. Break it, break it, break it. No! I love this, like, cheery-ass music in the background while I deal with this. Well, there's home. Let's, start to head down the mountain here. I'm gonna have to take a little bit of damage to get down. Because this game is being mean to me and spawning me fucking millions of miles in the air. Let's go. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can get back to where we was. Where we once was. Oh, dear God. At least we're not starving, though. At least we're not starving anymore. That is a pro. It's a very sad pro. I'll give you that. It is quite sad. Oh shit, is my house on fire? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. It cannot be. This can't be happening. It simply can't be true. Come on, man. I don't see any fire. Was it all just a dream? Was I imagining it? Or am I just on the wrong side now? Yeah, I'm just on the wrong side. Let's see if our pit fire is out yet. Oh yeah, would you look at that? It's gone out. Wolf! You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. There's wolf. And it's after me. Oh, man. This did make the rocks easier to find, which is nice. Why the fuck is there a wolf after me? What did I do to deserve this? I am simply trying to salvage what's left of my home and my items. I think my items are gone, though. I think I'm just gonna have to forfeit those. Oh, God, that wolf is still gonna be there. I have nothing to deal with him with. He's just spawn camping me, dog. Well, not really spawn camping, but he's camping my home. Gotta count for something, right? I'm sure spelt. Huh. I'll come and get you later. Oh, dear God. Okay. Items. Consider them gone. I need a rock. Need to find me a rock. Oh, God. I keep seeing my pit kiln and getting very, very scared and frightened as to what's... Ouch! Why did I do that? Why would I go and do a thing like that for? Okay, give me these flints. Okay, so we gotta start over, basically, on the progression tree, but we have more materials now, so well, not more materials, we have more experience now. So we'll actually be able to get somewhere with this. And hey, it's not like we're completely starting over. We still have our house. We still have our house, to be fair. Like, it's not a complete bust. Give me another rock. Where's another rock? Not quite. This is a sapling. Oh, but look at all this flattened field we have now. Are you cooked? Are you fucking cooked? Hold on. I need a stone. And then let me make an axe. I need that to be able to make one. And then we can get a move on. Okay. Off to do the big tasks now. I think most of my floor, unfortunately, due to a poor choice of block, is going to require me to... Oh, come on. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. I'm joking. What a good bit. I think you should leave, which is a hard thing to start that sentence with, is I think. But I think you should leave is, like, really funny. It's, like, tremendously funny. Why am I breaking these with that? What am I doing? Oh, because I don't have this yet. Now I have this. Let's go check out that rabbit that probably died in the fire. Honestly, if I had to pin anything on it, I'd say the fire probably got to him. Poor guy. You got any meat on you? Are you even a rabbit, or you're like a wolf pup? Oh no, you're a hare. You got raw meat and hide. Okay, well, I'll take both of those then. I could use a raw meat and probably could use a hide later. I think we've made an impressive amount of progress here. I think what the next thing up on our docket should be probably is coming in and getting cattails, redoing all of our like baskets for our inventory. And then I think the big thing I want today is a pickaxe. I'd like to get to the Copper Age, and I'd like to have a pickaxe, please. Hit the fish, hit the fish, hit the fish. Oh, you're an easy catch, aren't you? Real easy catch. How much meat you got? One piece. Okay, that's fine. That's fine for how easy you were to catch. I don't mind. I really, really don't mind it all that much. But alright, let's grab a couple more cattails, because this pond is plentiful with fucking cattails. Let's not take up the roots, because in case I have to do this again at some point, or in case I need cattails for anything else, I want to avoid taking up the roots, if possible. That way, when I come back around to it, it won't be that big of a deal. Alright. Let's see here. Let's break this one down. And I'll take this one. Like hand picking them out. Like that one. And that one. Alright, where is more cattails? Because I can't see jack shit amongst all the fucking... Oh, there we go. Amongst all the other, like, water reeds that are over here. Let me take these. And then I'll take these. And I think I need 18. No, 18 will get me like a basket and a half. Come on. Let me break things, please. Let me cake things. I beg, I plead. And boom. Boom. Take a real crack at these. There seems like there might actually be enough just in this pond. I was expecting to have to go like well out of my way to get some. Let's see how much inventory that'll buy us. Oh, more than we need. Awesome. Okay, not more than we need, but I thought that said it would make 5 baskets. Okay, so we need 2 more. I thought we were like well ahead of the curve on what we needed for a second there. Damn. That's unfortunate. I thought we were fucking killing it for a split second there before like the game brought me back down to reality. But no, what a plentiful little seed this is. I was gonna have to get rid of all that dry grass eventually. It sucks that it had to be gotten rid of in such like a shitball way. That'll be enough for 1 more basket. I need 12 more though, so I need that to say 24. So technically I only need like 11 more. Hold on a second. All right. So let's grab a couple more of these. Just a couple more. Just a couple more. Oh, man. It is such a process, though, going through and, like, picking these weeds out, dude. It is such a process. God, let's double check in here to make sure I got all of them that were in here. Aha! Hiding, are we? Ha ha ha! Gotcha. Okay. So what are we at now? 18 of 24. Okay. So I can get those couple more. Was that a bee I just heard? I swear I just heard a bee go fucking bzzz. I gotta be mistaken. No fucking way there was a bee. Buzz, buzz. Alright. How many's that? 20? Ooh, 4 more, 4 more. We can get 4 more. That's not a big deal. That's no biggie. Come on. I mean, again, if we don't get a pickaxe today, it's not... Where the fuck did that rabbit go? God, they're fast. If we don't get a pickaxe today, it's not the end of the world to me. Honestly, I'm just playing this game to have fun and sort of just taking it at the pace that it comes, you know? I'm not bothering with like the way I do Minecraft sometimes, because that's a game that I know so well, of just like, oh, well, I'm gonna set this hard goal and we're gonna hit it today without fail. We can do it today, you know? When it's just like, there's no point in doing that. There's no point in treating this game that way. You gotta take this one nice and gentle and slow, or else you'll, like, doom yourself for eternity. But whatever I was firing in that pit kiln should be about done by now, don't you think? Maybe I put it in right before, though. So it might not be done, actually. Oh, no, it's done! Check that! What did I make? Oh, pickaxe mold! So we're, like, halfway to what we need already. Now we just need the copper to make it. Do we have crucibles? Oh, we don't have shit. Right, we don't have like a fucking thing. Like not nary a one. Alright, let's take out some of this clay. Luckily we live on a fucking clay deposit. It's not like it'll be that big of an issue for us to get a hold of some clay. I think we can totally manage that. Let me just go ahead and grab a stack while we're right here. Just because I'd hate to run out. I'd hate to run out in the middle of, like, a thing. Because that would absolutely blow if we ran out in the middle of a project. I'm very scared I'm just going to start hearing burning, and that, like, wildfire that we accidentally set last time is going to come back to bite me real hard. Like, I still, for some reason, don't think we're done with that. Like, I think that's coming back to bite us for certain somehow. Either we just burned some really important resources that were in this field, or, like, maybe we killed the local ecosystem because of it. I don't know. What I do know, though, is that, like, I live in fear. I totally live in fear that something's gonna happen because of it. We should make crucibles. Crucibles. Where are crucibles? Oh, there they are. 4 raw crucibles, thanks. Let's, get rid of these. Take these out. So I've started doing Minecraft skin commissions on the side. Just like a funny little thing to do. So I've been doing Minecraft skin videos over on TikTok. And I got somebody in my Twitter DMs, whose name is escaping me at the moment. But I got somebody in my Twitter DMs who's like, hey, do you take commissions? I'd love to get a commission from you. You know, this and that and this and that. I'd love to get a commission. This is what I would want. Like, I was just wondering if you take those, or if, you know, if there's, like, some site I can go to get a commission from you. And it's like, oh, man, I should start doing commissions, shouldn't I? And then I was like, what website do people use? What website do people use for that kind of thing? And I was like, oh, right, VGen. That website that's mostly focused around, like, content creators and making sure that they can get the art assets that they need, which I have yet to use for a commission. But... like, I've yet to use it to get something commissioned for myself. And I don't know when or if I will. But, check this out, by the way. Duplicate layer. And then I can just let it run. And it'll copy that over for me. But, I was like, oh, man, but I'd need a code for that. So I posted up on my Twitter. Kind of in vain. Knowing that I have friends. Like, knowing that I have friends who use VGen. And I was just like, oh, I bet one of them would be nice enough to... you know, lend me a code, because you have to have like a user code. Like, you have to like get an artist code. It's like invite only right now. And so I was just like, ah, that's okay. That's okay. I can do that. I can get an artist code. That won't be too much trouble. And I did it, and it wasn't too much trouble, because actually, if I had relied on my friends for it, because all of my friends were like, oh, I would love to give you one, but I only have a couple right now, and I don't really want to give them out before the next batch, or alternatively, just like, yeah, I totally would give you one, I don't have one right now to give, unfortunately. And it's like, yeah, that's fair, that's fine, I don't mind, that's okay. But, then I got, like, a DM from a completely random user who I had never heard of in my life, who was like, hey, I heard I wanted a VGen code. You know, let me know, like, hit me up, show me some, like, examples from your portfolio. Okay, I'm gonna have to get the grass myself. I was hoping that I had some spare grass over there. But, let me know what you're after in terms of in terms of, like, working on VGen. And maybe I can slip you a code so that you can, you know, get working. And I was like, oh, awesome, here's my portfolio. You know, I mostly do this for, like, TikTok stuff. You know, I don't really commit to this, you know, necessarily, but here's some stuff that I have done, and here's some stuff that I would include on my page, and here's, like, my basic plan for taking commissions. And they were like, oh, yeah, absolutely, here, take a code. And they passed me a code, just out of, like, the kindness of their heart, just like as a good Samaritan act, I guess. And they gave me this code, and, let's fill that up. And now I gotta go get sticks. And then they were like, oh yeah, here you go. Have fun setting up, and if you need any advice on anything else, just, like, let me know. Like, if you need any help with anything, let me know, and I'll be happy to help you. And then I was like, oh yeah, that's great, that's awesome. I'll definitely hit you up if I need anything. So I run off, and I get the page all set up. And then, when I get the page all set up, 6 isn't quite enough. When I get the page all set up, I get a commission within, like, the first, like, 10 minutes of the page being up, and I was like, that's crazy. Really? That fast? And it was the guy. It was the guy who had allowed me one of their codes, and I was very excited about that. I was very happy about that. What an absolute legend to just, like, go, like, oh, yeah, here you go, complete stranger, have one of my VGen codes, you know? Definitely one of those stroke of luck things. And I've gotten other commissions. Well, I've gotten a other commission aside from them so far. And I'm very excited about that. I'm very excited with where that might be headed in the future for me. as just like a sort of side gig thing that I do. Because if I can expect to even make like 20 bucks, 30 bucks a month off that, then like that'd be great. That'd be fucking fantastic. Like that's how broke I am, Chad, is that like 30 bucks would make all the difference in the world. Like this thing doesn't even have to succeed, dog. I just like, I don't know. And plus those commissions are so simple for me. Like they take like almost no time. But like I find it's not a skill that everybody has, apparently, and it's a skill that's like in demand. So I was like, you know what, I'll commit. But speaking of committing, I'm also committing to using this. And you might be asking, why am I using charcoal instead of firewood? And the reason for that is that I think it's a stick and some dry grass. Let's find out. Either way, no, other way around. It's because I don't have any firewood right now, but it's also because charcoal burns way faster. I think this will get it done in like 12 in-game hours instead of the usual 24. Maybe less than that, even. Boom, fire. Dude, fire gives me like trauma now, dude. I don't like this. I don't like the fire anymore. Big sip. But yeah, once those crucibles finish, now that we've got this, we will literally just be short the copper. So let's go back to panning. Oh, I don't have my pan anymore. Oh, excuse me, hiccups. Oh, swallowed kind of funny. I don't know what happened there. Everybody in the world has their own like method of making hiccups go away. I find that like different things work for me at different times. Like, it's weird how psychosomatic hiccups are as a concept. Like, you get hiccups and like you can just will them away. Like, it's that easy. You just like, I don't want to have hiccups anymore. And they're just gone. And just like that, you'll never hiccup again, ever. And to prove it, I'm gonna continue to not hiccup for the rest of the stream. You know, I was joking, expecting to hiccup like any second after I said that, but it seems like it might have actually worked. Fuck. Solid, alright. Oh, these trees kind of became one, huh? Here, I don't need much wood right now. I just needed the one. And then I need my knife. And whittle that down into a pan for me, please. Weird that whittling isn't a thing. Very weird that whittling isn't a thing. You would expect it to be, considering, you know. But whatevs. I'm sure they'll get to it eventually. Oh, right. We've got a cave right here. So once we have a pickaxe, we're, like, good to go. We can go copper hunting down there and see if we can find more. But no, yeah. I find myself very deeply enthralled by the, like, blacksmithing portion of the... Okay. Just a little void. That's all. Just a little rift opening up right beside my home. This meat ain't gonna keep forever, so I'm gonna have to cook it soon. What was I doing? I came back over here. Oh, to pan. I was coming to come pan over in my water, because I have a bunch of this bony soil left. And, I was told you can get special stuff from bony soil, so I wanted to keep panning that. See if any of that pans out. Is that really a pun if you're just, like, using it in its intended way? Wait a minute, can I just, like, do this and hold? No. At least it doesn't make the sound effect. Yeah, no, I gotta be looking at the water. Okay. Like, I gotta kind of hold it down in the water a bit. Okay, am I doing this right? Because I don't think I've gotten anything out of this yet. Oh, no, I did. What is that? What is that in my inventory? Bone? I've received a bone for my trouble. Alright. Well, it is bony soil, after all, so I can't be miffed about receiving a bone from... What hurt? Ow, 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 Drifter. Drifter hurt. That's what hurt. Get out of here. Quah! Quah! Yeah, you're in the water now, pal. I find that if you get monsters in the water, they're a lot easier to deal with. Because just like you, they're a lot slower in the water. God damn it. Okay, I didn't quite get him. But my point still stands, I think. That I got a lot further in that fight in the water than I would have out of the water. Because my movement was slowed, but the drifter's movement was slowed more. That's the takeaway. Just gave me like the slightest upper hand in the world. Let me cronk down on these berries real quick. Oh, not over here, over there. I always forget which side of the house I'm on. The spawn radius in this game is just a bit big. Okay. It was over near by the rift. Where my stoof is. The drifter still over here? Hello? No, he's long gone. Okay. You take some of my shit, though? Oh, no, I got everything. At least close to everything, anyway. I'm gonna pan for just a minute. Oh, well, I'm already out of soil. Okay, I just wanted to do it till I ran out of soil. Time to go home and cook. Get cooking. Have a little luncheon. That's the only complaint I have, is that, like, beds should totally, like, speed up time for things like that pot over there as well. Okay. Well, let me, first of all... Where's my knife? There's my knife. Let me first of all cut some of this grass. I've seen what fire can do now, and I'm very frightened by it. And so I'd like my fires as far from grass as possible. Okay. We're gonna put a little bit of this charcoal in, just a little bit. And then I'm gonna put this meat on top. And then we're gonna get that fire going. Oh, you gotta hold shift, right? I always forget you have to hold shift, and I keep standing there like an idiot, opening and closing the same menu over and over again. It's really funny, actually. It's really fucking funny, I think, to just sit here and fucking... Why isn't it working? You know? This game is a lot of fun. This game is a lot of fun. I've actually made some good progress on my YouTube video about this game, because I wanted to make a video about it. I think I can maybe leave that unattended long enough to slumber. Let's let the sun go all the way down before I sleep. That way we come back and hopefully it's most of the way up. There we go! Meat's cooking. Notice how that charcoal burns at much higher temperatures. Like, that temperature is still climbing. I wonder if you can burn things in this game. Like, I wonder if I could burn my meat by cooking it at too high a temperature. I'm gonna put this fish in as soon as that's done. Then we're gonna have some hearty food to eat. And bam. I can't put it away because I have this. There we go. Cook. Cook, cook, cook. Cook, cook, cook. Cook, cook, cook. There we go. And now the fish. And then I'll have a full hunger bar going into tomorrow. Which will be great for my day of gathering gravel and panning, probably. Is probably what most of tomorrow will be. Honestly. Dude, the longer day-night cycle in this game makes it so easy to make content for, honestly. It makes it so easy to just like, oh shit, I've been playing for almost an hour. I've only gotten like a day's worth of stuff done. You know? Alright. Time to get some shut-eye and look up at the stars. Good night, world. Good morning, world? Let me back in. Wake up. There we go. Ow. Ow, you drifter bitch. You drifter bitch. Leave me be. You are not taking away all my progress on my hunger bar. You're not doing it. Not happening, pal. In fact, I think I can just run from you. I think I've pretty much already outran you. Looks like it, yeah. Okay, I'm safe. I'm safe. Don't matter. I'm safe. And the sun is, in fact, coming up. So, what is that? Another dead animal for me to have for free? That looks like a chicken. That's a hen, yeah. Hens have meat. Hens do have meat. Raw poultry and feathers. I don't know what I can use feathers for, but I'll take them. I love the early stages of any new game with an inventory system because I'm just like, oh, what is this? Objectively the worst item in the game? Well, I don't know that, so I guess I'll keep it. I know this is labeled garbage, but what if I come across a step in the process that requires me to have 4 million garbage saved up? And then I'll be able to go, ha, game, I don't have to go collect 4 million garbage. I already have 4 million garbage. For I am the garbage man from Garbage Land. And then the game will be so impressed with me. That's how it works, right? Typically, that's not how it works, actually. It ends up being quite the opposite the majority of the time. I love the, like, variation in the grass texture, by the way. I've never, like, really noticed until this field was cleared. Just how, like, varied it could be. Was it over here somewhere? I know I saw a big old gravel patch that I could steal from. Somewhere around here. Do you have... Are you gravel? You're granite. You're not gravel. I feel lied to and deceived. Okay, this is another burn pit, for sure. Like, that is certainly what happened here. That's where that fire died. Just before a bunch of berry bushes, too. Fortunate for me. I know it's somewhere in the burnt-out area of the field. I'm so glad that burning a field of grass doesn't, like... I mean, it makes those big pits, but it only makes, like, a couple. It doesn't, like, make the entire thing. Like, once I saw that appear, I was very scared that it was gonna just make the entire thing just charred, burned remains. Like, it was just gonna intend to char over the land. But no, it went out. It went out pretty okay. I think if you put, like, just a little bit, like, if you steer the fire just a little bit, it's fine. Yeah, I'm not seeing wherever this big patch of gravel I saw earlier was. I should have taken some then, but I think I was being, like, beat to death at the time, which is a fair reason to have not collected it, I would think. Some may disagree, but I think if you're currently being beat to death, you can pretty much get away with having not done your work. That you were, like, not made responsible decisions while you were actively being beaten to death. Today might be look for gravel day. Jeez, okay. I could have swore there was some gravel, like, right up on one of these hills. Maybe over by this one again. Let me check. Is that the sun going down? No, I could still see the moon from here. No. I think it's just the daylight's just setting in a little bit. Rock. Robot rock. Where is this gravel? What happened to it? Was that fire clay? Ooh, that is fire clay. I'm gonna want to remember that that's there. But I'll probably remember it just as good as I remember that the grass, or not the grass, the gravel was here. Gosh, I know I saw it. Was it like that it was becoming gravel? Did it get burned away? I don't think gravel should have the opposite effect. In fact, it should, like, snuff out a fire, if anything. Oh, that rift is that a different rift? Oh yeah, that's a different rift. There's just 2 of them near home now. Mature spelt. I think the 3rd time I've spotted that specific mature spelt, I'm pretty sure. One day I'm gonna need that mature spelt, and I'll know exactly where to find it, too. Don't clown on me yet. Don't clown me out yet. But no, yeah, this is getting serious. I'm gonna need a home soonish. Like, relatively soon, I'm gonna need a home. Like, an actual place I can live. Oh, this is the gravel. This is the it's right here. It's right there. I'm just gonna grab, I don't know, maybe 10 of these? 6, 7. It's like when you crack your phone for the first time, where it's like, or like cause like cosmetic damage to a new car, like a dent or something. Because like now that that big fucking charred pit is in the middle of the field, like almost directly beside my home, I don't feel nearly as bad about just like, yeah, I need to rip some gravel out of the ground now. Like the land is already blemished by my existence unintentionally, so intentional blemishing is fine now. That's to be expected. In fact, I would say. Let me just lay these out. I just like line the shore with them. And then I can boop, boop. Could you imagine if this was like the one kind of gravel that didn't work for this at all? What's that? Quartz chunk. I'm picking up quartz. Wow. This should be like a day's worth of gravel. I don't know how, like, once you get into the motions of it, how fast this can get. But this, I'd estimate to be about a day's worth of gravel. Day's worth of gravel. Break them up, break them up. But no, yeah, I'm real glad the fall weather's here. I really am. Deeply excites me. Because, like, that means that it's gonna start getting cooler. And, I hesitate to talk about the fact that I'm moving later this year, because it excites me so greatly. I keep saying later this year, in, like, December, maybe January. Like, at the latest, I'll be out of here in January. But the winter this year excites me. Usually it doesn't excite me that much, because I usually don't prefer the cold over the heat that much over here, because, like, either way, it means that I'm going to be running heaters and AC. Heaters or AC interchangeably, depending on the weather. And eventually it will become unbearable, just because of how, like, damn near unbearable anyway. Just because of the nature of how this place is laid out. Have I gotten anything else cool out of this? I think I may be having a couple more rocks. Copper! We are getting copper from this. This does work. Okay. Ooh, listen to that music too, by the way. What does this look like in like third person? Swish, swish, swish. That's about what I expect, yeah. Come on, I can't take it. Okay, put me back in first person. The third person mode isn't like that usable, which is okay, because I wouldn't want to play in third person anyway. But, oh, right, I was talking about the move, because I hesitate to mention it usually. But in this case, I don't mind, because it's relevant. Because the problem is, once I start talking about the move, it becomes like the topic of the day for me, where it's just like, oh, when we move, I want to do this, and I want to do that, and I want to use this room for that, and I want to hang a poster over there. You know, it just becomes a lot of that super fast, just because I'm very excited. I've only ever, okay, fun fact about me, I didn't grow up super, like, wealthy or anything, obviously. In fact, I grew up very poor, and so, you know, well, lower middle class. I don't want to say very poor. We were below the poverty line a little bit some of the time. But, you know, we never really got nice things unless it was like a Christmas or a birthday. And by extension, when we moved, the only time I ever moved house in my childhood to a brand new place I had never seen before. Like a brand new to me place. Because, like, obviously I lived with like family in different, like I lived with like different parts of my family occasionally. Like I'd go to like you know, I'd go to like one place for the summer and then I'd come back, or, you know, this or that. But, you know, the only time the place I called home really changed to somewhere I had never lived before or spent an extensive period of time in was once in my teenage years. We moved like across town to a new house. And so, like, moving is a huge event for me. For other people, they probably wouldn't be thinking about a move that's still technically months out for me. But, like, you know, this is a very rare opportunity. And I think it is for most people, too. I'd imagine most people don't move often enough for, like, it to become like ugh, I gotta move, you know? But, you know, it's very special to me. And this is, obviously, this is a particularly special move because not only, like, all that stuff that I said a moment ago, but I also, like, this is the first time I'll have a place that's, like, my own, you know? That, like, I will practically be, like, the owner of this house, in that I can do whatever I want, you know, with it. And so it's just, like, I'm very excited to have like full like decorative control. Obviously split with my husband, of course, but like I'm excited to have full control of like that one took a minute to sift. Oh, it did give me a copper though. Does the length it takes to sift matter? Like, does the length determine what you're gonna get out of it? Like, if I'm sifting for like 15 seconds, does that like guarantee a good item as opposed to sifting for 5? I don't know. We'll have to find out. I'm excited to find out too. I'm real excited. Boop, boop. Let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it pushing. But anyway, what was I saying? No, the time is just a little finicky. Okay, awesome. Good. Glad to know it's not deterministic. But, I mean, even though that would be kind of neat. Oh, I was saying that I prefer the heat, or I don't prefer the heat to the cold, or the cold to the heat, typically. You know, but this time around, I'm going to be gone. Like, move-in day lines up with when the worst temperatures of winter would be here. So, it's very good to me. It's very good by my estimation, at least. So that's gonna be nice. That's gonna be real nice. Okay, give me more, give me more. We should, from a day's worth of sifting, it looks like we might actually get enough copper to go ahead and make a pickaxe. We might even get, like, slightly over the amount that we would need. Like, that might be possible for us. Let's move around in the water a little bit. Oh, I think moving canceled it out. Okay, let's go again. Boom. Boop. But no, yeah, we're, like, move-in day this time around. Kind of, like, works in perfectly. I didn't mean to take from that one. But it works in perfectly to help us, like, dodge the worst that the winter would have to offer. Which is great, you know. So every copper nugget accounts for 5 units of smelted copper. So by that token, we have 25 right now. And I think we need about 30 for the thing. We don't need much. We don't need a ton to fill it. I could definitely... I think if I hover over the thing, it'll tell me. I definitely think if I hover over the mold, it'll tell me exactly what's up there. Number 5. Boom, boom. Come on. Show me something good. Show me something good. 6! Yeah, that means 30, baby. Let's go. And we still got some to spare. We still got plenty to spare, actually. We could totally get enough out of this. But after this is done, we should get what we need. And by the time we're done here, those crucibles should be done. So the second we have the copper, we'll have everything we need to turn it into a pickaxe. That is the hope, anyway. Oh, we need tongs. We need to make some tongs for when the crucible heats up, because you can't hold it with your hands. You gotta use tongs. Oh my god, 9? I just looked away and looked back, and we have 9 copper ingots now. That's insane. That's fucking crazy, dude. Absolutely wild. Alright. Come on. Give it some more. Give it some more. Let's see it. Let's get to 10. Yeah! I command the gravel. Insane. 11? This is just a really bountiful piece of gravel. Like, this block of gravel. 12? Oh my god, can we go for 13? Can we go for 13, where almost every slice of this is giving me one? We can. We can. Very copper-rich soil. Oh my Christ. Is that 14? No. Darn. That's okay. We just had a really good piece. Like, holy hell. This is actually fun. This is, like, therapeutic, in a way. Very small-scale work to be done. I wonder if we're getting any other cool stuff that just isn't appearing in my hotbar. I'll check after I'm done to see what all our spoils were from this. But no, this isn't a really hard thing to do. This is actually, you know, quite easy to just sit and pan. Because I wasn't expecting it to be difficult per se, as much as I was just expecting it to 14, by the way. I was expecting it to, like, just be kind of like a boring activity, but it makes it very good. This entire game, for how, like, repetitive and slow goings it can be, is almost, like, it serves almost exclusively as, like, a positive in favor of it. It allows me so much room to breathe as a streamer when I'm playing this game. Fucking love it. Love the amount of, like, time and energy I'm allowed to put toward, like, just talking. Just, like, communicating at chat. You know, it really allows me to stretch that commentary muscle while a game happens, you know? Deeply enjoying it. It seems like this game is back on, like, an upward trend. It seems like I caught a trend early, honestly. Because, like, I'm hearing more and more people talk about Vintage Story. I'm not, like, getting Vintage Story... I'm getting more Vintage Story content because I'm, like, playing Vintage Story. Not because it's getting popular, but it also seems like there's just generally more buzz for this game in my circles as well. Like, my existing content circles of, like, creators I watch and friends I hang out with. It seems like more and more people are taking an interest in this. And I can't help but think that I might have something to do with that, at least with my friends, you know? Starting a movement. Starting a schmovement. Oh, gosh. 17! Hey, can we get 20? Do you think on this last block we can manage 4 of them? Well, not even 4, 3. We just need 3 out of this last one. That's doable. That can happen. I'm not betting on it happening, but that can happen. I am totally, like, befuddled by the amount of copper nuggets we're getting from doing this. Like, this is completely viable early game. Because, like... You know, I wasn't doing this in our multiplayer session, but my husband was. Like, he handled all of this, sifting. And so I was just like, oh, sifting doesn't get you that much fucking copper. You know? Like, because that's the way it was described to me. It was just like, oh, sifting is, like, bare minimum digging in the couch cushions behavior. You know, can we get 18 on this last one, please? No. Okay. Oh. Unfortunate. What are these? Muddy gravel? Oh, that's not what that is. Hold on. What are you? A rusty gear. What does that matter for? Oh, a copper arrowhead? I just caught one? I just have one now? I got a bunch of flint. And clear quartz. Hey, that's good for glass making. Okay. Do we need to... First off, what I need to do... is I need to come over here. I need to cook. Jesse, we need to cook. Let me put these in, and then I'll put this, like, raw chicken in there, and I'll get her started, and hope I don't die in the process. Oh, I'm totally gonna die in the process if I don't fucking stop fooling around and hold shift while I do this. Come on. Come on. Yeah, perfect. No, that goes, and while I steadily burn to death, let me go ahead and break a bunch of these. I didn't know you could actually get cool stuff from sifting. I didn't know that was like a regular thing you could do. To earn a little extra cash on the side. Didn't I have more food than that? Guess not. Thought I did. Must not have. Was that an arrowhead, or was that a... No, it's an arrowhead. I can't use a bow, I don't think. Oh, wait, no, I'm a commoner. I can do anything. Wait a minute. I'm a commoner. Okay. Cooked poultry. Goes bad in 4 days. Let me take a bite. Oh, that did nothing for me. My God. Okay, berry picking time. I almost get more out of berry picking than I do that. Dear Christ. Okay, how's my pit kiln going for the crucibles? Oh, awesome. They're done. Pick it back up. Go ahead. Go ahead. There we go. Now pick it up and then place it. And how much do I need to fill you? 100 units of metal. Okay, we have that, right? Oh, we'd need... We'd need 20, and we're at 17. Okay, so we gotta get back to work on that. But it won't take us long to get that few more that we need for the pickaxe. I can't believe we're accomplishing that so quick. Like, I genuinely thought that might take the whole time. Just because of how sifting works. I'm gonna eat all these berries. I'm having a varied diet right now. You guys handle my spear and arrowheads I get off from it from Jed to Jed. Awesome. Growing turnips. They're growing. And they're turnips. They survived the fire. Which means they're allowed to live. Let's go get more gravel. Let's go over here and get more gravel. By the way, I jump when I walk, not because it's faster, but because it like helps me see over the grass a little bit. Which I think is funny. It genuinely does help. I think 5 should be enough. 3, 4, and 5. Awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. So now we place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we pan. Just gotta start panning. See if something pans out. Oh, I thought we got one first shot. I thought we got a piece of copper first pull. 17, coming on 18. Nice. Will this first one be enough? Let's find out. Not looking likely. Not looking likely, unfortunately. That's okay, though. That's okay. Don't mind. Yeah, now it's impossible, because I don't think they can drop 2. No. But we got 4 more. We got 4 more to get through, so surely there'll be 1 at least. Hey, 19 on the first pull of that one. And 20? No. I couldn't be so lucky. Damn. What is that? Is that a spearhead? Hey, we got our 20, though. Go ahead and finish with this, since we've started. We already got started. We might as well finish it. Don't even get me started. Actually, it'd probably be better to not have over 20, because then we're going to have a little bit left over in the crucible, and that'll be kind of annoying. Let's leave it behind for now. What is this? Bronze amulet. Dug that up from the soil? Probably up in the inventory. There we go. You do anything for me? Oh, I wear it on, like, my arm. Okay. We're getting a fit together from this, too. Awesome. Love to see that. Let's go in the direction of the fire and see if there are any bushes that survived. There should be some existing bushes around. Like, just beyond where the fire reached. Oh. That bush has already been picked. What is that? Huh. New type of stone that I'm scared to even attempt to pronounce. Bafflingly scary. Oh, hi, boar. I'm not after you. Although I could be. I could be, couldn't I? Wah! Wah! You were with a baby, so I don't know why you weren't aggressive to me immediately, when you totally should have been. Where are we going, dog? I'm not even gonna dodge. I'm just gonna get you. Slap on the ass. Assy slap'ems. Oh my god, you found your way out. I really didn't expect that of you. Wah! Oh, I got in front of it. Oh, we're running back the other way now. We're giving chase. Let's go. We're on the move. The pigs run from us. Haha. Get over here. Come on now. I guess I'll get my knife out so that I can at least get little bap shots in on it. Bam. This is a very scared one. It doesn't seem to want to fight at all. It just seems to want to just like run away. Where were you on day one when I needed yous? Oh, go in the water. Go in the water, please. I beg. Can I kind of steer you toward the water? Oh, I can. I sort of can. It's dead. Okay. Give me that. Give me that boar. 8 meat. Oh my god. Good golly. Oh, a lump of fat too. We could use that. We'll have a use for that. And 2 hide. I don't think we need the hide. Can I throw anything out for it? Flint arrowhead. I'm not gonna use that anytime soon. There we go. Let's go a-walking. Back home. To cook up our 8 meat. And figure out how to make tongs, because I forget. Now would be a good time to look that up. Wooden tongs. How are you made? 6 sticks and rope. Oh, those can be made with, like, 3 cattails. There's some cattails left over. Oh, we need, like, 6 cattails, but, like, in, like, a 3 pattern. Can I make it with you, too? Eventually? Nah, of course it's not dried grass. It'd never be that easy. Oh. Ran straight past a cattail. Couple of them, even. Gosh, the day passes so quick, man. Like, these, like, 20-minute days are over like that, I swear. I mean, now that we have a bed, we should be able to accomplish a lot more in a lot less time, because we won't be having to hide out the nights. We'll have... Because last stream, we got a bed pretty quick, but we didn't get it instantly. So it's good to have it now for the whole stream. You know? That'll definitely help. Oh man, now I need to go get wood. Oh, those are dark clouds. That can't be good. They're coming up quick, too. That's a shame. Real shame, huh? Okay, well, before it gets dark, let me run over here to the forest and see what I can do to grab 6 sticks. Sick 'em, stick 'em. Let's go. Man, grabbing sticks in this game is also very easy to do. Very simple. Very... practically instant, even. It's just like it's a little more time-consuming than usual. I don't see how this game doesn't drive, like, someone like Jed absolutely up the fucking wall with the, like... Okay, I can throw out the copper arrowhead. I'm not gonna need that. I'm not making a bow to use that. Let's be real. But Jed is such like a I need to get it done now kind of guy, and I want to do it the most efficient way, and I want to do it the quickest, that, like, it genuinely shocks me that Jed has a good time with this game. Or as good of a time as he does. He didn't just have a good time, he has a fucking damn good time. Every time I jump in VC, he's begging me to, like, sit down and play some Vintage Story with him. And that's great. I'm happy to play some Vintage Story with him most of the time. He's got more of an appetite for it than I do, though. He'll want to, like, sit and, like, dedicate the evening to Vintage Story, and then after Vintage Story, just like, alright, 4 hours of Vintage, let's go. You know? And it's like, man, I'm tuckered. I can't be doing this. I'm all tuckered out. You know, and then I'll come in the next day and Joe'll go, Vintage Story time? And it's like, dude, I fucking... Brother, we were just playing Vintage Story. Moments ago. Mere milliseconds ago. Because, like, when we first got this game, I allowed it to happen. Just because, like, I didn't know how long Jed would be interested in the game. But now that I know Jed's going to be interested for a while, I'm perfectly fine, like, just like going like, I don't really feel like it, you know? I don't know that we're gonna have the daylight to watch 8 of these burn, but we'll sit here for it. We'll sit here for it. But I need to go get more charcoal, and I need to get my crucible together. So let's go do that. Let's go grab more charcoal. Now we got more inventory space. I don't know how much more we're gonna need, but we're gonna need plenty more. So I should go ahead and just grab as much as I can reach from here, and then after that, we'll call that enough. And then inevitably, when it's not enough, we can freak out about it later. If I end up worried that it won't be enough, I'll do something about it. We'll have time to do something about it, even. Like, it won't be, like, an instant problem. Alright. 2 meat down. 6 more to go. Dude, we hit the fucking jackpot with that particular boar. No wonder it ran. The game was making us work for it. Really put in the work. Okay. I'm thinking I should probably get some sleep while that cooks. Sun's not all the way down yet. There won't be drifters out right about now. They will be soon, though, so I worry. I don't want to get surrounded by a fucking pack of drifters. Sun is still actively setting, though. We're fine. We should, in fact, even be fine enough to cook this. Something we cook, we go to sleep, and then we'll wake up, and if no danger surrounds us instantly, then we'll fucking eat then. I haven't sat down at all this play session, I'm realizing. Like, my character has not had a moment's rest outside of the bed. No peace. And that's how it should be. I don't know. I like survival games like this that can keep you fucking busy. And just constantly working on something. It also encourages creative projects, though, because it feels like a little bit of a reprieve to be able to work on something creative. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, I caught it in time. It's fine. That's how long 2 pieces last, so it should be fine, right? Right? You would think so. Ye would think so. Alright, let's get some sleep while that finishes cooking. Because by the time we get up, we should be able to pull that out, go grab a crucible, go get our copper, and put the copper in. And then we can get moving on that copper. And I'm real excited about that. Whoa, sunrise. Hello. Right at dawn, huh? Okay, first order of business. Scramble to go grab one of these. And then come over here. Now that that's done, we'll take these. I know you're hungry, bud, but give me like 1 minute. Like 1 minute to get this in here, and then we'll munch away while that cooks. Let me put my tongs in my offhand. Before I take that stuff up. I need to remember. Remember! Okay. And look at that, we still have meat left over. We had enough to fill our entire hunger bar with some left over. Isn't that just swell? And there we go. She's cooking. Never buy a Nasir's copper. Yeah. I love that. I love that that's one of the, like, the oldest surviving texts we have. Is like a bad Yelp review, essentially. Love that. Hey, we got hammer already? Not quite. We're working on a pickaxe at the moment. I should get going on a hammer pretty soon, though. I was expecting a pickaxe to take longer. I was expecting the materials for a pick to take longer. So what I'll probably end up doing, most likely, is that's full, right? Yeah, okay. What I'll probably end up doing is... In fact, I can build the mold right now. Let me go ahead and fire a mold for that. And that'll be like our stretch thing for the stream of just like... Because I was like, oh yeah, it'll take me a while to get to a pickaxe. That'll take me some time because I need to go and get copper for it, and I don't know where a copper patch is. And I was like, okay, I'll try sifting. I'll see if sifting works. And sifting is, like, actually kind of fucking good. Sifting, like, actually kind of works. Loving that. But you're right, a hammer should be the next thing up on the docket. But now, I think, now that we have a pickaxe, while this burns, I think what I want to do while that burns is, here, take that away so that I can fine-tune this. What I think I want to do while this fires is go and make, go and check out those caves. Is what I'm thinking. Oh, I misplaced one. There we go. I was wondering why I wasn't having it. Come on, game, give me my thing. Should really go take that charcoal out of that fire now. That way it doesn't burn up all my charcoal on nothing. There we go. Awesome. Alright. Now time to set up for getting me hammer going. Ooh, I lack sticks. Of course I like sticks. It seems like I only ever lack sticks. It always seems like that's the missing link for me. Is sticks. Let me make sure I'm running the right way to get to a forest. Sticks are always down. But that's okay. Hey, caving though. Oh, dead animal? Where's my knife? There's my knife. Let's see. You got any meat on you? Dude, I can't believe I'm just, like, running around, like, eating the equivalent of, like, roadkill as I find it. What's this? Is this a ruin? Oh, this looks like ruins. You got any bony soil for me? Nah, doesn't appear to be. Maybe I'd have to dig it out to find that, but who knows, really. That tree's too tall to steal from. Or just leaves. Let's start trying to get some leaves off this one. This one's a nice shorty. Nice little lump of wood with some leaves on it. Thick old bushel of leaves. Get at them. I thought I just saw a leaf drop. I guess not. Or not a leaf, a stick, rather. Oh my god, that one went flying. Good god, where'd it go? I don't know. I need 8 of these, though. So I need to actually... Can I move those sticks into my hotbar? That way I have them. Can I do anything with this rusty gear that I have? Does that work as currency, or do I have to have clean gears for that? And if so, can I clean it? Is that an option? Going on for cleanliness? Okay, we got 4 sticks. That's like half of what I need. Oh, it's just currency for traders? Oh, so rusty gears do work for that. Okay, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Finding some money in my sifting. Love to hear that. Oh my god, these sticks are... What is that one doing? Whee! 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 Come here. Can I collect you? Oh no, I think it's like stuck on a thing up there and it just isn't coming down. There we go. I got it that time. That all 8 of my sticks? That's all 8 of my sticks. Let's walk it back. Could be used to repair stuff, but that's late game mechanical stuff. Ah, I see. I see. I'm real excited for a windmill. I loved finding out about windmills last time, and I'm super excited to build one at some point. Not even like for production reasons, but because like I don't even know what you would gain from a windmill in game, but I'm just excited to have one, because aesthetically, windmill's good. Windmill's always pretty good. Alright, now light it. Light them up. Light them up. There we go. Awesome. My pickaxe done? Can I have it? Is it a havable thing? Not quite yet. Still a little hot. Copper's hard to tell, man. It's hard to tell when it's done being hot, because the like red hot almost looks like just normal. You hot enough to hurt? You are. Okay, awesome. Okay, how do you make torches? I don't want to go in that cave without a light. Torch. Crafting recipe. Obtained by breaking torch. Burns for 48 hours when play. Yes, but how do I make one? Ah. Oh. Do I have to make an unlit one, and then I'll... Dry grass and a stick. Okay, well, back to the forest we go, gentlemen. Let's go off to this area of the forest this time. The other little spot. Ooh, berry time. I'm gonna pick some berries. Have a little snack on the way. Love being able to have a little snack on the way. Come on now, give it to me, give it to me. Oh, we could finish our floor today then. Oh, I didn't even consider that with the pickaxe. I didn't even consider that we would be able to finish our floor. Boom, boom, sticks. We got all the sticks we need. And then boom, boom. Why doesn't that work? Does it have to be like this? No, why? Why not work? Torch. Torch extinguished. Oh, it's two! It's two dried grass. That's my problem. Okay, I see. 1, 2, 1, 2. Boom, boom. And... throw these down for a minute, and then I'll just eat this last berry. I'm gonna pick all of this back up. There we go. Gosh, I need storage. I need storage so bad. How do I make a basket that I can place? Can I place these? Are these the same as the placeable ones? No. No, these are my own personal baskets. I could make a storage vessel now. That is an option. Granted, that would take a while and a lot of resources and would give me very minimal gain over just a basket. How do you craft a basket? Let's find out. Reed basket trap. There's hand baskets, and then they're like a reed. Reed chest is what they're called. They're made out of, oh my goodness. They're made out of a lot of cattails. Oh boy, we might not have that many cattails to pull from locally. We need 24 cattails. Oh, we only need 24 cattails. I didn't do the math in my head till just now. 24 cattails, 8 stacks by 3 with an empty slot in the middle for a chest. Awesome. Thanks for the heads up. I had just barely managed to get it covered as you said that, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Running about, just running about. Let's go see if we can find a new little water area. In fact, I'm gonna have to make a new knife soon. But I want to use this one to completion. That way I have the inventory for a new knife. Dude, backpacks are gonna be so good for me. I cannot wait to have backpacks instead of hand baskets. They're gonna be such a big help. I know they exist. I don't know how much more inventory they provide, but I'm hoping a lot is the answer to that question. I'm hoping that there are a ton to be had. There's a ton of inventory to be had from that. Use one of these 7 flint that we've got going on here and use it to make a flint knife. Be able to make a copper knife pretty soon, and that'll last me a good bit longer. Boom, boom, boom. But how are we doing tonight, chat? How are we feeling? What are we looking at for the evening, as far as plans go? Me personally, I'm just gonna be hanging around. Hanging a mound? Hanging around, not hanging a mound. Although I might be hanging a mound, who knows? Got a maple seed? Here, plant that. What am I doing running around with a seed on me? That seed on me. Okay. Oh man, I have more than one? I didn't realize. I was unfamiliar with fucking how many of these that I had on me. Are you on 1.19.8 or RC? I'm on whatever the standard build of the game is. Where would I check? Would it be in settings? Mayhap, potentially? I assume RC is like some kind of like beta branch for the game. So in that case, nah, I'm just on the like standard release at the moment. I did hear about an update coming around. I don't know what all's in it, but I did hear that there is an update for this game right around the corner. Not far off at all. Bottom right of the main menu, RC is basically the beta. Oh, yeah. Alrighty. Yeah, no, I'm just running the basic right now. How often do betas for this game come out? Are they like a regular thing, or is it like just, you know, once in a blue moon you'll get like a beta branch of a feature? I'm very unfamiliar with how this game like works community-wise. Like, I don't think I'm familiar with. Oh, that's sad. That's such a sad little guy. I'm still gonna like check him for meat. No, okay. Poor fella. Probably drowned. One of the notable features of the next patch is new backpacks. I have no idea, I'm a fairly new player, but I think 1.19 came out a year ago or so. Oh, so it's like a major update every year? That tracks, that tracks. Oh, cattails. There's more over there. That's awesome, though. I would love to see more inventory options. Like, that would be great. Okay, how about you, little fella? I know you're just a little guy, so you probably got nothing, but I have to check. Be at peace. Become a skeleton. Poor guys, man. They're just like drowning bunnies in the lake. That's upsetting. Not even in the lake, in like a pond. Ridiculous. Okay, so how many cattails are we up to? How many cattails? 11 of 24. All right, well, we got more running around to do in that case. Go find more little bodies of water with cattails in them. We already kind of went this way, but we should be able to like walk on past and find more stuff. I don't think I've ever been over this way fully. Like, I don't think I've ever set foot really over here in this direction too far. So anything could be over here, really. Started a solo playthrough recently. Surprisingly, forgot how many things I had to relearn in the game all over again. Forgot I need both a pickaxe and a hammer. And now I need to find the nuggets for a hammer. That stinks. That's absolutely the worst. They're just like, oh no, I forgot I had to get this and that. Nah, and then you gotta do a run around. But hey, it's pretty fun. I find that this game is a lot of like learning experience. It's a lot of taking joy in learning it. For me, at least. I don't know if I'll like ever get to the bottom of this game when it comes to like new stuff that it can teach me about its mechanics. Oh, right, I didn't get them all. We only need a couple more. 23 and 24. Awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. Now we can come back around and get more later, but that'll do it for the moment. Let's head on back home. Take a little stroll back to our little field where our house resides. And then we should be able to make a basket, and then we should be able to store a bunch of our stuff away. And then once we can store a bunch of our stuff away, we should be able to go off and explore that cave. Just a little bit. And see what's good in that particular neighborhood. And our cattails are growing back over here. That's nice. Oh my god, Windows Defender just scared the piss out of me. Not because of, like, the notification. It just gave me, like, a standard, like, hey, you want to, like, check your computer for viruses notification? But usually the only time I get, like, a Windows notification in the process of me, like, streaming is because the stream has ended, because OBS gave out on me. Which doesn't happen super often anymore. But, man, that's a scary thought. Is that, like, a creature over there? Oh, no, it's, like, a sapling. Little guy. What kind of stone are you? Shale? Okay. Awesome. I can work with shale. Oh, right. I need to make the basket. What am I doing? I'm just running around my house holding the items I need for the basket. All right, give me the basket. And then I'll put it right here as a treat. I can put this away and that and that and this and these and those for these. Let's put those in there. Awesome. Now I can store bunch of this stuff up in my inventory so it's not in the way. And then I can get this back down. I need my sticks, actually. It's the only thing of real value that I put away. Alright, that's takeable now. And now I take my pickaxe head and I put a stick under it. And that should present me with a copper pickaxe. Exactly what I wanted. So, how do I... Can I just hold that over the fire and it'll... Did I just burn it? Oh no, I just placed it. Okay, I need to, like... Okay, I think it did actually burn that time. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, let me make another one. Luckily, they're easy enough to replace. It's not like the end of the world or anything, but... Alright, there we are. Where's my... There's my... I'll light it up and take it. Let's go find one of those caves that are around. There shouldn't be one too far. Some mechanics seem overwhelming at first, but when you learn how to do it, it seems silly that you were scared by it. Yeah, no, it's a lot of that. It's a lot of just, like, picking up on little things here and there. And just checking the guide and going, am I doing this right? A bunch of times and being real scared to... For instance, like charcoal, I think is the thing that's given me the most trouble so far, was putting together a charcoal pit. But over time, it's, you know, it's just become a standard thing that I can do, you know? It only took one good attempt of figuring it out before I was just like, okay, this is just how this works, you know? Alright, so I would like you to be in my offhand, Mr. Torch. And then, I'd like to hold this. Shale rock, can I have some of you? I need you for floor, sir. I'm sorry to say, I need you for floor. But no, yeah, this game seems to be sort of on the rise again in terms of popularity. It was big like a year or so ago, if my memory serves. Maybe even in like 2019, I was hearing people talk about it. But 44. How many make a block? 8. So oh, this becomes all red rock down here, doesn't it? Chert. Yeah. All chert the rest of the way down. Kind of a dud cave. That's fine, though. That's fine. I can live with that. Go ahead and take some more while I'm here. Might as well. You know? Might as well take advantage and get something out of it. Oh, man. We've got over a stack now. This sure beats, like, picking up boulders off the ground, by the way. Making steel will make you insane, then? Oh, no. God, that seems scary. You've scared me already. I haven't even seen the mechanic, and I'm frightened. Even though I occasionally still manage to struggle with charcoal, the last batch started burning, and one of the previous batches just refused to start burning. I have no idea what happened. Yeah, that's the part that really got me, was, like, sometimes... I had to Google it. Because sometimes charcoal pits, on very rare occasion, just won't light. I had it happen, like, the first time. Like, they'll light, and then, like, mine lit, and then it just, like, burned forever. Like, it didn't catch fire, and the charcoal didn't progress. It just started making charcoal and never finished smoking. And, like, never actually finished making the charcoal. I have no idea what that was about, but... long story short, I just, like, put it out and then tried again somewhere else. And that worked out for me a good bit better. Multi-block structure. Oh, boy. Well, the thing I find hard about it is that, like, the guide has a hard time being a text-based guide. It has a hard time, you know, describing things like that are very visual. That you would have to, like, I had to, like, look up a diagram of what a what a charcoal pit is supposed to look like. That way I knew I was doing it correctly, you know? It took a lot of that. It took a lot of that sort of thing. Oh, crud. I misplaced some. Okay. So we have more floor now. And I can go and get even more floor. That stack made 22 blocks. Let's place in a bit of our floor now. to cover in the bits that we already had carved out. Boom. Good floor progress. Solid stuff. Let me take this last block of floor and put it down. I'm really digging this. I'm really digging how this is coming together. House progress. Also, anybody know if there's a screenshot button in this game? I would love to be screenshotting things, but I don't know what the button is for it. Is it F2? Well, no visible indicator that I've just taken a screenshot, but maybe I have somewhere. F12? Oh, like Steam. We're doing it like Steam now, are we? Oh, yeah, that's a screen cap. That sure is a screen cap button if I've ever seen one. Wow. Okay, well that works. Where was this next cave? I think it was over further this way, because I know I saw one. Was it attached to one of these rock formations over here? I know I got plenty of caves. It'll be listed in the commands. It'll be listed in the commands, but F12 might be it. It indeed was it, and I'm very happy about that. Let's go and get some more rock going, shall we? So we can get more floorboard going. I guess not floorboards, floor stones. So stack made 22. So let's bring home 2 stacks this time of chert rock, and then, or not chert rock, of shale rock, and we should be able to knock that out. No problem. What's hitting me? I'm starving. The realization that I'm starving to death is hitting me. That's what. Okay. So where, oh where might a guy like me find a berry bush? Definitely not over this way where I've burned off all the fucking grass. God, what a situation that was. I'm so glad that's dealt with. No, okay. Almost fell down that cave again. There's bushes over here. Please be bearing fruit. I need it. I'm in very, very desperate need. Fruit? Please? Oh, there's boar. I'll come back for you when I'm not starving to death. So I'm not taking double damage. Berries. Okay, guess who's no longer starving to death, Mr. Boar? Me. Bap. Wah! I'm getting him like a bullfighter, where I just wait on it to hit me and like, wah! Mad hops. Not really getting me much of anywhere though. Wah! Oh, you hit me at like an angle that time, you cheater. Wah! Chop chop. Okay. Ooh! Oh, I was hoping to get you from the top ropes. Really, I was. I swear. That was my intention. Oh god. We're fucking racing and chasing now. My mouse is stuck. My mouse is stuck. You're cheating. Hacks. Hacks. Okay, it's running. Let's knock him out. Oh god, I'm dying now. Oh goodness. Oh goodness gracious. Come on, come on, come on. Let me have this boar. May I have this boar? Oh, I got out of the water. Fuck. Dude, I can't aim for shit in this game because, like, the proximity, I'm still getting, like, used to it. Oh, you're in my domain now, pal. Sorry. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. You can kind of steer it when it's running away from you to go a specific direction. Oh, yeah, can't jump, can we? Not a very good jumper right now, huh? Having a little trouble jumping about. Okay, yeah, head toward my home. Head toward the water near my home. Oh, not quite, not quite. Come on. Whatcha? Got him. Alright, turn, 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 turn. Corner. There we go. I'm just driving this fucking boar around. Spears have much better reach? I'm sure they do. I've been meaning to make one. I just haven't gotten to it yet. Oh no, I cannot let this thing out of my sight now. Now would be an awful time to lose them in the brush. Turn around. Okay, it's turning. It's turning. Where did it go? Over this way? With the water? No, surely I didn't lose it. I've lost it. Okay. I have now officially lost it. It only beat me to within an inch of my life and then fucking fled. I can't blame the game for that. That was totally on me. I came in with a knife and nothing else and thought I was winning that. You can always get a flint or stone spear. I absolutely could. I absolutely could. You're correct. It's not that I don't have the resources for it. It's just that I've just been putting it off because I traditionally just eat berries and whatnot. Twigs and berries, you fool. Let's see. Where on earth are berries? Where's berries? Are there any good ways of healing, chat? I have no idea how to heal myself. Because, like, usually I don't really have to worry about it once I'm this far gone. Does sleeping do it? If I had taken, like, a little nap right now, would that help? Yeah, we're coming up on nighttime. Okay, we'll just live the rest of the day like this, and then we'll get it sorted tomorrow via sleep. You need horsetail and cattails for a basic version of it. Oh, yeah. So you say. Where's that cave I was in? Oh, a couple of leaves dangling about. I need more floorboard to put in. Got a fever, and the only thing that can solve it is more floorboard. Ah! Is that cave I was in? Yes! Oh my Christ. Oh, I'm gonna block a little bit. That was scary, dude. I fell straight down in there. Well, rescue mission to go get my items back. Looks like I'm not that worried about getting healed up after all. Oh, man. I'm pretty sure sleeping does at least help marginally with the health thing. I'm fairly sure. Yeah, I don't have to worry about my health now, at least. You're right. Well, it's not even the health as much as just, like, the screen space effect that it puts on you when you're close to death. Just is not my jam, particularly. Which I guess it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be sort of an adverse thing. You're not supposed to be walking around with no fucking health left. You know? But it lingers is all. It lingers. Okay. So let's come back, and I guess we're gonna get some dirt and navigate down into that cave a little bit. Just to get our items back. Oh man, right before nightfall, this is a hell of a time to be doing this. Oh gosh. Let's see it. Where, oh where hath that cave gone? There it is. That should be it anyway. Can I just, like, navigate down there safely, perchance? I don't necessarily need to staircase it. You heal over time with increased hunger. Gotcha. Gotcha. That makes sense. That would be the way that would work, wouldn't it? Okay. Now down we go. Now that there's more dirt to be broken. Well, there was only so much more dirt that could be broken. Unfortunate. What does it the kids say? Womp womp. See, I go on about how, like, oh, don't call me old. Come on. You know, and then, like, I say things, like, ironically, of course. Like, what is it the kids say? Womp womp. Like, I'm just, like, aging rapidly. I'm aging myself, even. But, what was I talking about? Oh, right. I saw a TikTok comment the other day you know, that's where our best and brightest are these days, of course. TikTok comment sections. But I digress. I was in a TikTok comment section the other day, and I saw a comment that got screenshotted that was labeled, or that said, "What's it like being 23? I'm 17 and scared." And it's like, I'm 23, which is unfortunate because that means there are people out there. There is at least one human being out there, assuming that this isn't ironic. There is at least one human being out there who thinks 23 is frighteningly old. Like existential crisis levels old. Which is ridiculous to me. Alright. But the sun is actually going down, so I'm gonna just head back home and sleep for the moment. That's cute. What do you mean that's cute? What are you on about? Don't call me cute. Oh, the fear thing? The like people being scared of being 23. It is a little quaint. I'll give you that. It is indeed a little quaint. Oh man, time to get some rest. Time to get some shut-eye. Sleeping away, taking a sip of my soda while I'm at it. Shrug, when my mom turned 18, she was given an over-the-hill chart from my aunt, which basically 18 was the top of the hill. So I think it's almost like deeply unfair to say that 18 is like the hill and then over the hill is, you know, like anything over 18. I think that's like, that's gotta be like comedic. Why? Oh my god, you can see like the curvature of the clouds. Check that out. Whoa. Holy cow. But before we get a new day started, chat, I think now is a fantastic time for me to take a BRB, because we're about halfway through the stream, and I gotta run, take a bathroom break. I remember when I thought 50 was old. I still think 50's old. I think a fair time to start calling people old is past retirement age. I think 60 is honestly a pretty good metric for you're old, you know? You've hit old, which is great because statistically that gives you, I don't know, like anywhere from a decade to like 40 years to continue being old and happy, you know, or old and bitter. I'm not here to judge how you do when you're old, but I think now is a good time for a BRB. That I am here to judge, because we're about halfway through our play session here, our stream here, and we've made some pretty good headway. Get off my damn lawn, yeah. So make sure you're following if you enjoy the content. And we're almost at 500, by the way. I'm real excited about that. I wanted to hit that by the end of the year. It's looking like I might hit it by the end of the month, which is super exciting. And then if you don't, I'm gonna run an ad. If you don't want to see the ad, you can hit that subscribe button, and that would help me out tremendously as well. And I'll see you guys in about a minute or two when I'm back from my BRB. Wop wop. Oh, fuck, that's the end stream screen. We're not ending. We're going to the BRB. Fuck. All right. That's typically a little earlier than I like to take my BRBs, chat. That's typically a little earlier than I like to take them. Only by like 10 minutes. But, like, you're not going to get a better time than in the break between days in this game. This game is so easily broken into days. It's great. Heyo, welcome in. How you doing? But to recap the last 2 hours of gameplay, so far we got our pickaxe, we're on the way to getting our hammer, and we've almost got the entire floor of our house done, which I'm very excited about. We got to work on getting some copper for the hammer. We got to finish the floor. And then I want to start working towards getting an anvil done, which is going to take a lot of sifting, assuming that the nearby caves completely lack copper. Either way, though, we're going to get back to the game now. Because we are just before dawn. Isn't that dusk? Is dusk? No, dusk is sunset. Right? Dusk is when the sun sets, not... Yeah, no, that makes sense. It's when the sun sets. And then dawn is when it comes up, right? Is there a term for right before? Why is the music was doubling? My bad, sorry. I had like the title theme playing in the background for that. Just because no music was being produced in game. What is this angelic theme I'm hearing? God, the music in this game never ceases to amaze. That's one thing that I almost feel like Vintage Story almost surpasses Minecraft's OST a little bit in some places in terms of like setting a game feel for the game and being so fucking good while it does it, you know? Like an absolutely phenomenal OST, at least all of it that I've heard. Who composes for this game? Does anybody know? I have no idea who would compose for this game. You see the credits in the... Okay, no, there's not like a credits page. Okay, just checking. That way I'm not sitting here going like, oh, I wonder who did the music in this game, when it's like, you could go look at the credits. You could open the credits at any time. Please. And I'm just sitting here like an idiot, like, oh, I wonder who. Guess we'll never know. It's probably Googleable. I'm learning a lot about this game. Don't know, but I've learned recently that different biomes have different themes, which makes sense, but it's still amazing. While I stream, I just tuned in. Hey, Jed, welcome in. Different biomes have different themes, is what we've just learned, Jed. So welcome in on that. I'm fighting another boar. I can't be stopped. I can't be fucking stopped, dude. I'm absolutely gonna die again doing this, aren't I? Yeah, for sure. This is a dumb move. I should go make a spear at least. God, okay. My knife moves aren't working on the knife moves. They're not really cutting it. We're running around. We're running and running and running. Come on. Come on, we're running around. Run around. Run, run. Go, go. Achha. Jump back and bam! You wanna come get me again? Yeah. Let's have it. Let's do it. This boar is less skilled than the other boar was. Which I'm hoping does not, in fact, correlate to has less meat on it. Okay. Alright. That's the last time I do that. That's the last time I do that without a spear, I swear. Next time I'll have a spear. Just opportunity strikes, and you never know when you're going to see a boar again, so it's like, I might as well go for it, you know? I'm just racking up deaths for no reason now. So I ought to go collect my stuff, and then we'll pack it up when it comes to boar. For the time being. So I think I could handle a boar if I had a spear, because I assume the spears have like a very much wider range. FYI, you could see how many health they have, and how many meat they have at the top when you look at the animal. Oh. I didn't know that. That's an interesting fact, actually. That's gonna help me out a whole ton, actually. Going forward. Let me make my way over to where my stuff was. Is my stuff on fire? Oh no, that's my torch. I'm an idiot. Alright, do I have any flints? I do have some flints. Let's make a spear, shall we? Axe head, hoe head, knife head, shovel head, spear head. There we go. Oh, man. You're a bit of a weird shape, aren't you? You are gonna get me many a boar. That's what you're gonna do, Mr. Spear. I lack sticks. I require a stick. Oh, it's dead. Oh, it's not dead. Run away. Run away. I'll be back for you. You just stay where you are. I'm coming back. You hear me? I'm coming back. Not health, weight. Oh, okay. Do you know how to correlate that to like how many pieces of meat they have? Or does it also just tell you that too? Come on. Give me a stick. Thank you. Give me 2 sticks. Give me 3 sticks. Give me 4 sticks. 500 sticks. 4 billion sticks. Okay, there we go. Where did it go? Oh, it went into my inventory instead. Let's go get that motherfucker. Let's go get that boar. Get that boar. Where is it? Oh, I see him. I think I see him. Taking a little nap, are we? Not on my watch. Buckaroo. Death! Oh my god, the range. You can actually hit things with this. Who knew? Can I throw it? Oh, I can. Well, that didn't work. Oh, I almost lost sight of my boar. My boar friend. I don't have my fucking spear out, dude. Where'd my spear go? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay, it was just in a weird spot. That's all. Aha! Dead in the water, are we? Let's, have our way with them. Seaweed in the way. Chop it out first. Chop it up. Just chop it up first. Alright. Oh, okay. 8 meat! Woohoo! Love to see it. And some fat, too. Oh, boy. I don't really need these hides. Here, you can have this back. Have this other hide from a different animal. What a freaky thing to do. Okay, let me eat these berries for the day. God, that really helped a ton. That ensured that I didn't die fighting that guy. A second time, at least. What were we out for? Oh, we were out for stone. That's right. I'm looking around for caves so we can go stoning. We can get